Bring this down a little bit. Okay. Who would like a tarot card reading? Talk a little bit about the deck I'll be using. This is a Thoth deck, which was actually commissioned and created for by Aleister Crowley. So I am undoubtedly the unlucky part of the evening tonight. You can depend on me. You got a friend in me. Where's the harmonic? Let's see. Okay. So, whoever wants to be involved, I just want you to think about what you want the reading to be. Keep that to yourself. I'm just going to start shuffling the deck here. Tarot deck has 78 cards in it, split into two major groups, the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana. Major Arcana is numbered 0 to 21. It represents the Fool and the Fool's journey from the Fool to the world. The Minor Arcana is split up into four suits, very much like a deck of playing cards. We have swords, cups, discs in this. It's usually pentacles in a regular deck, but it's discs in this deck, and then cups. Swords are intellectual energy, wands are physical energy, cups are emotional energy, and discs are like resources. Instead of money, resources, family that you have, it refers to earth in the four elements. So, we're pretty well shuffled here. I'm going to be doing what's called a Celtic cross design. It's got 10 cards. I'm going to face them all towards the audience. I don't call reversals. Reversals are when the card shows up on the other side. It's supposed to mean the opposite of what it usually means. I think the card has enough challenges in it. We don't want to put any more into it, so we'll just use what we have facing y'all. Right now I'm going to split the deck. You, my dear, I'm going to start thumbing the deck. You tell me when to stop.
There.
There? Very good. Okay. Is everybody happy with the shuffling and the cutting and everything? Mm-hmm. Okay. So before I start, what I'd like to do is I want to join everybody into this moment. I'm going to count to 3, and then after the 3, I just want to do one single clap from everyone in the room. So we'll do, I'm not going to clap this time, we'll go 1, 2, 3, clap. Got it? Okay. So we're going to do this. That was a good try one. This is going to be the real thing now, okay? All right. All right, folks. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, that was very cool. Folks, this is a story for you. Four on the side here. Okay, lots of fun cards in this reading here. So, the way a Celtic cross reading goes is it goes past, present, future. There are 2 cards here. This top card is called the Significator, which not only acts as influence on the present, but is also a bridge from the past to the future. The past here is from the Major Arcana. It is fortune. So this tells me that this story comes from a past where, fortune could mean just what it is, luck of the draw, gambling, but it's a lot of ebbs and flows. So you gain some, you've lost some. Because this is facing up and because this is going to be positive, we're just going to say you came from a place of very good fortune, or at least positivity and hope and promise. Right now, and present, we have the 2 of Wands. Aleister Crowley likes to have these little words at the bottom here, dominion, virtue. That's not to be looked at. Again, wands are physical energy. 2 in numerology is the number of partnerships and communication, connection. So here we've got basically 2 major actions. You've gone from this past of like good fortune, ebbs and tides, and now we've got 2 main actions that are kind of going and opposing each other. We got to push and pull on one side. You're acting in one direction, but then the energy is kind of pushing you in another direction. So stemming from all this kind of nebulosity in the background, we now have this tug of war of actions as to where you want to further on the energy that you got from before. This is exemplified by the 3 of Wands over here as a significator. 3 is what we consider the magic number in numerology. It's the first number where you can actually have a full shape, being a triangle, instead of just like a line or something that goes to nowhere. So 3 is the basis for the energy of the tarot. In the card you can also see here we have the Sun, and we've got Aries. So it's very much representing the self and the interior motivation. And action again. So what's driving you through all of this is that you've got something in mind that speaks to you that just keeps you going every day. Regardless of the fortune from the past and these opposing paths, you've got this big sense of drive, something pure inside of you that keeps you want to keep moving forward and trying to get more of this fortune going for you. The future we have here from the major arcana. The card is called, it's known as Strength in most other decks. Here it's called Lust. Here we have the beast from the book of Revelation and a very lithe young lady sitting on top, kind of keeping it in tame. So it's having such a strong, innocent power that's able to take over an incredible Leviathan. This is what you need to aspire to. It's building up from this fortune, the lessons that you've learned from the past, and this purity and focus of action that's going to have you be able to, well, at this point, we don't know if it's something that you're going to confront or if this is something that you're going to become. The other cards that are showing up are going to help us tell that. Up front here, we've got conscious thought. Conscious thought is the moon. In reference to the sun, which is yourself and your interior personality, the moon represents your imagination, things you don't know, your fears, so stuff that seeps into your mind that you don't know completely all about. So consciously, your thoughts are getting in your way. You're creating specters for yourself. You're creating problems in your path that's keeping you from achieving this level of power in the future. Subconsciously, you have the Magus. The Magus is card number 1, right after the Fool in the major arcana. So the Magus represents the Fool, combining all of these energies here. You've got fire, earth, air, and water all in here. So subconsciously, you are in control of your energies. You are in control of your powers. You just are afraid of where they may take you because of the fortune in your past and because of this constant physical energy that you've got going on. So do you meet the monster to better him, or do you become him? This card represents how you see yourself, the 9 of Swords. Now, when I talk about bad cards in the tarot, this is definitely one of them. It is 9 swords pointing down, dripping blood. 9 represents intellectual thought. I'm sorry. Swords represents intellectual thought. 9 represents the number of completion before you flip over into 10. You have pushed your mind to the limit. This is how you see yourself. You're trying to plan out with all of these superstitions going on and all the skills that you have and the action that you're going, your mind is becoming just a cesspool of problems that block your path. And that's what's going to infringe you into accepting this power that's coming to you. How the world sees you. We have the 9 of discs. So we've got this kind of connection between both 9s and how you see yourself and how the world sees you. But the world sees you as doing much better than how you feel. Because of this fortune in the past, and because you keep on moving in one certain direction, you show off the essence of success. You feel like you look like you know what you're doing, even though you're very befuddled and you're causing a lot of superstition in your path. This card represents your biggest fear. It's the Death card. Now, if there's something you should know about tarot, death never means death. Death means transformation. Something in this paradigm has got to perish. Something, the bad running thoughts, the superstition that you put in your way, you need to take control of the powers that you have and lean on the fortune of your past before you can accept the strength that is coming to you. This card represents the lesson that you must learn. This is represented as Eon. In other decks, it's called Judgment. As you're approaching this, know that a day of reckoning is coming, where you will be tested with all of your thoughts, with all of your actions. You need to put your things in order so that you can accept all of the fortune from your past and take on this power in the future.